In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use the copy event feature. So let's say I had my demo triathlon that went on last year, and we're going to put on that event again this year. Instead of starting from scratch and just adding a new event and re-entering all that information, I can go ahead and just click copy, select the new event date for this year, or just type it in, whichever you prefer. Click copy, and what that does, it creates a brand new clean event. What I mean by clean is if you were to go in here and just click edit and change this date to 2013, what's going to happen then is all of your 2012 registrations and reports are going to be all combined now with your 2012 registrations and reports. So we want to make sure and keep that separate for your accounting purposes. So now that you have that copy created, you can go ahead and click on edit. And basically now just step through and make sure everything copied correctly and make any other updates that are different from last year's event. So I like to go ahead and add the date to the event title. See the new date here. Scroll down. You want to check your activities as well. Make sure that these dates and times are still the same. And we'll just want to remove that copy from the activity name. Be sure to check your activity pricing as well, and also those descriptions. Make sure that those dates updated correctly and the descriptions are still applicable for this year. Just go and update this other one here real quick as well. And then we'll go ahead and click save and continue. Now we're going to look to see any of those questions. These are all the questions that you had set up for last year's. Go look them over and make sure everything's correct for this year. Once you are set with those, we can go ahead and click continue. Check and make sure that the contact person for your event is still the same. That you have the correct waiver selected. The processing fees are still listed here. Step 3, make sure we have the right event contact person listed. This is the person that's going to get all the order notification emails, and then if anybody sends any question, this is where the email address is going to go to. Make sure your confirmation email message is up to date, and then also scroll down, make sure you have the right waiver for this year and that the processing fees are set up the way you'd like. Now we can go ahead and click continue, go to the last step, where we can decide the status going forward. Now you can go ahead and leave the event inactive at this point, or you can choose to go to active private, which means it's going to be available if anybody has the link to get to registration, but it won't be out on public pages. Or you can choose to go active public, which is probably the most common, which makes it searchable by Google and also puts it on the public Zap event calendar. Now you have two choices here as well. You have registration will open on, which means you can either choose to have it open immediately as soon as you click save, or you can actually delay the opening until a date and time in the future. So this allows you to add all the registration information to your web pages, but say you don't open your registration until February 1st, you can actually set that to happen automatically. And then also make sure you have the right registration close date when your registration will close for this year. So that's the basics about how to use the copy event feature. If you ever have any other questions, please contact support@zapevent.com or call us at 612-548-5648.